Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another BMO Creative Fact About Fiction video. So this one is about the Afro Samurai. This anime is about a black kid whose dad is the main samurai, signified by his #1 headband. He is killed, and so his son Afro decides to train and take revenge and become the #1 headband wearing samurai. Well, I'm here to tell you that the story is true. Not about the dad or the headband, but there was a black samurai in the day named Yasuke, which translates to, of course, the black one. In 1579, the average height of a Japanese man was about 5'2" on average. So when a 6'2" African man arrived in Japan as a bodyguard for the Jesuit monk Alessandro Valignano, it caused such a sensation that people climbed all over one another to get a glimpse of him. Fellow samurai Matsudaira Letada wrote about him in his diary, also in 1579. Known as Yasuke, he was the first foreign-born man to achieve the status of a samurai warrior, and within a year's time. Under the rule of Oda Nobunaga, a powerful feudal lord known as the Great Unifier during Japan's Sengoku period. There are no records of Yasuke's birthplace or his country of origin, but some experts say this shows he started out as a slave, probably. Most historians say he came from Mozambique, but some have suggested other countries like Ethiopia or Nigeria. He only appears in recorded history for about 3 years, from 1579 to 1582. Based on my own research about him, he wasn't just a slave, he was a Chikunda fighter, which is basically a gladiator from Africa, most likely making him Swahili. He was brought to India and earned his freedom, learned Christianity there, and went with the Jesuit monks as a bodyguard willingly. It would have been impossible for Yasuke to rise to samurai in a year without that warrior background. Samurais often begin their training in childhood, so when Nobunaga met Yasuke after arriving in Japan, he liked him instantly because of his appearance, his ability to speak many languages, and because he was a talented conversationalist in Japanese already. Yasuke entertained Nobunaga's court with tales from Africa and India through utenzi, which is a historic form of Swahili narrative poetry celebrating heroic deeds, which fit in well with no drama, which is the Japanese form of the exact same kind of thing. He practiced martial arts, worked out, and read and studied all the time. I believe that his command of the Japanese language was viewed favorably because, unlike the Jesuits who had not learned the language, Yasuke learned the language on the way to Japan, and then he also learned the culture, and he was a warrior. Nobunaga even allowed Yasuke to dine with him and his family as though he was family. When Nobunaga bestowed the rank of samurai on Yasuke, the idea of non-Japanese samurai was something unheard of, but no one could deny he had earned it. Yasuke fought in many important battles alongside Oda Nobunaga. He was there the night one of Nobunaga's generals, Akechi Mitsuhide, turned against him and wounded him badly, and then set the warlord's palace on fire, trapping Nobunaga in one of the rooms. Nobunaga performed seppuku after asking Yasuke to decapitate him and take his head and his sword to his son, which would prevent Mitsuhide from gaining control of his realm. It was a sign of great trust. The legend of Yasuke comes to an end shortly after this, in 1582. So, what happened to him after that, no one really knows. Possibly, I think he went back with the Jesuits that were in Kyoto at the time and just went back with them, traveling and protecting them. I don't know. What do you think happened to Yasuke? Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you liked it. Please leave a like and subscribe to BMO Creative for more Fact About Fiction videos. Thanks. Bye.